Okay, we are at San Diego EarthFair. This has been touted the largest Earth Day representative event in the world. It averages about 60,000 visitors per year. I would say we're about right on target for the amount of people that are here. I'm here representing the San Diego chapter of the Zeitgeist movement. This is our booth back here. As you can see, we've been getting a lot of activity all day long.
We're at EarthFair 2014 in beautiful Balboa Park on a beautiful, amazing day. We got 60,000 people here, and we are at the Zeitgeist San Diego booth, advocating a resource-based economy, passing out flyers, having some awesome conversations, and generally just having a great time. My name is Jedediah McAllister. I am the co-coordinator for the San Diego chapter of the Zeitgeist movement. I help organize events, tabling events where we reach out to the public. We have monthly meetings. We work on projects and generally just network with other movements, other groups, and try to help people reach a train of thought that moves us towards sustainability and understanding that we're all one family, we live on one planet, and we need to take care of the planet in a sustainable way that doesn't poison or destroy the planet in the process, which we can do.
My name is Don Ekus. I am one of the co-coordinators of the movement, and I came into the Zeitgeist movement, kind of discovered it organically online in 2008 after visiting the main website www.thezeitgeistmovement.com. Found it off of a Google search and started reading the materials that were online, and found out that they were very much in line with the way that I was thinking, and was very interested and intrigued in some of the solutions that they proposed for society today.
My name is Juan, and I've been involved with the Zeitgeist movement for about 3 or 4 years. I've done presentations with the Zeitgeist movement, I've done workshops, and I do my little bit to advocate for sustainability by oftentimes doing free hydroponic and aeroponic workshops.
Well, my name is Mike Haynes. I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps. I served for 9 years, and my last deployment was overseas. Virtually half my time in the Marine Corps was overseas, so I've experienced tremendous amounts of poverty, and particularly the war experience. I was in the heart of the invasion in Iraq, and that had an extreme impact on the way that I see society and the direction of which we are going. And particularly here in this country, in the United States, I feel that America has an addiction to oil. And there's a connection with that, and energy, transportation, all that's connected, and why I was in Iraq in the first place. And so it became apparent to me that we need to collectively wake up and start transitioning our values so that we can pursue more sustainable practices and really lead the way as we should in this country, being that we're such a huge economic power. I see it as our responsibility, and as a Marine Corps veteran, my responsibility as an individual to pursue those sustainable paths and be the example and be the change that you want to see in the world.
Well, the Zeitgeist movement is a global sustainability, social sustainability organization. We have chapters all over the world, I believe in over 60 countries now, with memberships topping 500,000 people worldwide. The San Diego chapter exists to advocate for this sustainable future, transition into what we like to call a natural law resource-based economy. We perform all of our activism on a local level, and the chapter itself operates autonomously from any of the other city or state chapters, as well as the global chapter. Although we do remain in communication with them in order to exchange materials and ideas over time.
Well, the Zeitgeist movement is a grassroots global sustainable organization that really advocates for the best and possible manner of organizing our society based on scientific principles, as opposed to political ideologies or other religious dogmas that are not that do not conform with the basic laws of nature and the basic laws of physics and chemistry and biology.
A resource-based economy, in the most simplest terms, if I was to describe it in one word, I'd say resources. Really transcending a scarcity-oriented monetary-based system, moving toward an intelligently oriented resource-managed system so that we can intelligently orient that within our new city systems and extrapolating beyond so that everyone can have access to all the necessities, the basic needs of life, utility needs, and amenities as well. Just to throw out the fact that, you know, that over 98% of the clothing that Americans wear happens to be imported from countries overseas.
But isn't trade a good thing?
Well, for the economy maybe, but war is a good thing for the economy too. So we really have to, if war is a good thing for the economy, then we have to step back and really analyze our economy. Maybe our economy is invalid. Is incorporating slave labor and supporting that a good thing? Well, for the economy maybe, but it's not a good thing for humanity. So, you know, what we're really trying to advocate is global sustainability and technological implementation for human and environmental concern, both on a technological level and an intellectual level. Now this, you know, I mentioned earlier about clothing, you know, just a little thing that over 98% of that is imported. You know, and most of that comes from China, for example. And where does China get their cotton? From the United States. I mean, does that make any sense? We're sending cotton over there to China and then bringing our clothes back here. But with technologies like 3D printing, for example, pretty soon we'll all be able to print our own clothing the way we want it with the designs we want in our own home.
The main goal of the San Diego chapter is to make people aware that the Zeitgeist movement has a presence in San Diego and educate people about what the Zeitgeist movement stands for and how they can support the Zeitgeist movement in the hopes that we can gain momentum to live in the world that we would all like to see us living in. I want San Diego to be the most sustainable city on the planet.
I want San Diego to be sustainable. San Diego to lead us in a sustainable direction.
I want San Diego to be the most wonderful place in the world to live and exist within a resource-based economic paradigm.
I want San Diego to be the model for sustainability for the world.